Have you ever met someone who always gets their way, without raising their voice, without arguing, without even looking like they're trying? The kind of person who can walk into a room, say just a few words, and suddenly everyone starts agreeing with them? This isn't luck. This isn't charm. This is dark psychology. And today, I'm going to reveal 5 subtle psychological tactics people use to influence decisions, shape emotions, and guide behavior, often without others realizing it's happening. Use them wisely, because tools like these can build trust or destroy it forever. Let's begin. Trick 1: the illusion of choice. Humans love control. We hate being ordered, but we'll happily obey if we think it was our idea. That's where the illusion of choice comes in. Instead of saying, "Do this," you say, "Which one works better for you? Option A or option B?" Both options lead to the same outcome, but the other person feels empowered. A boss might say, "Do you want to submit the report today or first thing tomorrow morning?" Either way, the report gets done. A salesperson might say, "Do you want the standard plan or the premium plan?" Notice something? They never ask whether the person wants to buy at all. The human brain relaxes when it believes it's in control. People resist force, but cooperate with guidance. Use this ethically to reduce conflict, not manipulate people into bad decisions. Trick 2: emotional mirroring. If you want someone to trust you, don't argue with their emotions. Match them, reflect them, then guide them. Psychologists call this mirroring, and it works because humans subconsciously connect with people who feel like us. If someone is anxious, you don't respond aggressively. You lower your tone, slow your pace, and mirror calmness. If they're excited, you match their energy, then gradually lead them toward your desired emotional state. This creates psychological rapport. The brain starts thinking, "This person understands me. I feel comfortable around them." And once comfort exists, influence follows. Mirroring should not be fake or manipulative. It works best when it comes from empathy, not performance. Trick 3: strategic silence. Most people are terrified of silence. They rush to fill it with explanations, excuses, or confessions. But powerful communicators know something different. Silence is pressure, and pressure reveals truth. After asking a question, pause. Don't interrupt. Don't soften the moment. Just wait. The other person's brain scrambles to relieve discomfort, and they often reveal more than they plan to. Interrogators use this. Negotiators use this. Great leaders use this. But here's the deeper layer. Silence also signals confidence. When you don't rush your words, you appear more certain, more credible, more in control. Use silence to listen more than you speak, because the strongest voice in any conversation is the one that knows when not to talk. Trick 4: the foot in the door effect. If you want someone to agree to something big, start with something small. The brain loves consistency. Once a person says yes, they're more likely to keep saying yes. Here's how it works. Ask for a tiny favor first. Something easy, almost impossible to refuse. Later, ask for a slightly bigger commitment, then a little bigger. Each yes rewires the mind. I've already helped this person, so helping again makes sense. Psychologists proved this decades ago, when researchers first asked homeowners to place a tiny sticker in their window. Weeks later, those same people were far more likely to accept a giant sign in their front yard. One small agreement created a self-image shift. I'm the kind of person who supports this. But listen carefully. This principle becomes dangerous when used to exploit people. The ethical use is to build cooperation, confidence, and teamwork, not to pressure or guilt-trip others into actions they don't want. Influence should never cross the line into manipulation. Trick 5: scarcity and psychological urgency. Humans chase what feels rare. We value what might disappear. This is called scarcity bias, and our brains are hardwired for it. Think about it. Product that's always available feels ordinary. But the moment you hear, "Only 3 left. Offer ends tonight. Limited opportunity," your brain shifts into urgency mode. Not because the thing changed, but because the perception changed. Scarcity creates emotional acceleration. But here's the truth most people won't tell you. Overusing scarcity destroys trust. Fake deadlines, false urgency, artificial pressure. People eventually see through it, and once credibility is gone, influence disappears forever. The real power lies in authentic scarcity, unique opportunities, limited time you can realistically give, clear boundaries. Scarcity works best when it's honest, respectful, and transparent. The dark side and the responsibility. Dark psychology isn't magic. It isn't mind control. It's simply understanding how humans think, how they react, and how emotions shape decisions. And like any powerful tool, it can be used to inspire, to lead, to communicate better, or it can be used to deceive and manipulate. The difference? Intention. If your goal is to control people for personal gain, you will eventually lose trust, relationships, and respect. But if your goal is to resolve conflict, communicate clearly, lead with confidence, influence ethically, then these principles can help you become calmer, wiser, more intentional in every interaction. Real power isn't about forcing people to follow you. Real power is earning influence by understanding the human mind and choosing to use that knowledge with integrity. Remember, the strongest people aren't the loudest. They're the ones who can guide emotions, shape conversations, and lead others without domination or fear. Use these psychology tools wisely, because the greatest kind of control isn't controlling others, it's controlling yourself.